What's up, Leafs Nation? Welcome back to another game preview. I'm Zack Phillips, and today we're going to be taking a look at game number 34, the Toronto Maple Leafs regular season against the New York Islanders here tonight. The second night of a back-to-back and an opportunity for this Leafs team to keep things rolling after their big win against the Buffalo Sabres last night. Get the second one here, go into Monday against the Jets, collect another win, and then go into the holiday season feeling nice. But as we dig into the game here today, the lines that we're looking at, the goalie situation, which will outline what's going on with Matt Murray here in a little bit, as well as our best bet. Today's show, as always, is presented by Bet365, proud partner in the Leafs Nation pregame and the Leafs Nation After Dark. Open an account with Bet365 today and bet on a huge range of markets. Use code NATION, NATION. That's code NATION, all caps. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. All right, let's start with this. Matt Murray sent down here today. Back down to the Marlies. Dennis Hildeby gets called up. So we looked into the process of why this went down and what's going on here with this. This is just effectively cap manipulation by the Toronto Maple Leafs in a positive sense, that is. So Matt Murray signed a 1-year, $875,000 contract to return to the Leafs organization last summer after initially being acquired from the Ottawa Senators in a trade. Because Murray is subject to waivers and already went through the process before the start of the 2024-2025 season, any call-up allows the goaltender to be exempt from going through it again, provided the player has not played a total of 10 games or has been a roster for a total of 30 days. So what the Leafs are going to do here is call him up on the day of a game that he's playing. He will play that day, and then the very next day he will be sent down so that he is only rostered for one total day. This will allow them to roster him for 30 days. This will also allow them to play him in 10 games. So he could then theoretically be called up and back up and not play, and it'll count towards 30 days and not play, and it'll, I believe, based on everything that we've outlined here, not count towards his 10 total games. So you can kind of manipulate that. It also allows you to use some help with some of the cap relief, moving guys up and down, whether guys are in and out of the lineup. And the other thing that it allows here for Murray is to be able to go up and down between the Marlies and the Maple Leafs without having to clear waivers until he hits that point of 30 total days or 10 total games. So that's what the Leafs are doing here. They're just going to bring him up on game days and right back down after the fact so that he's not he's not using up too many days here without being necessary. So that's what happens with Matt Murray. Looks like Joseph Woll will start here tonight against the New York Islanders. As per lines that we're looking at, we have no new information that's come out since yesterday, and honestly, I don't know why you would change anything. Going into yesterday's game there, obviously, we saw Nyes, Matthews, and Marner get put back together against the Sabres last night, and then the other thing that ends up coming of that is Pacioretty, Tavares, and Nylander end up on a line together, which ultimately I think is the best way for this to be. It spreads things out a little bit. It breaks up some of the like overload of offense. You know, you get some versatility within some of the lines here as well. So I think that's a positive. The third line, McMahon, Domi, and Robertson, they've been on fire. I don't expect this obviously to happen every single night, but against Dallas, all three of them scored. Next game against Buffalo, all three of them score. Very heavily involved in the offense. You're getting contributions from your bottom six here now. You have to appreciate that, even if it is coming from only one line. The fact that anybody in your bottom six is scoring right now is amazing, and the fact that it's not just people in your bottom six scoring, but it's an entire line scoring every single night that they play together is an added bonus to all of this. So McMahon, Domi, and Robertson have been awesome together. Pontus Holmberg, David Kampf, Steven Lorentz is the final line. I described this. I could see this one changing. Let's put that first and foremost, because people may watch this video through the course of the day and say, what the hell? That's not the line anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. I wouldn't be surprised if they change them up and they make some type of maneuver here to put Ryan Reeves back in or whatever it may be. I don't know. I could see them swapping guys around is all I'm trying to say. But Holmberg, Kampf, and Lorenz here going tonight. That's a vanilla line to me. They don't really do much. I don't feel like they accomplish too much for us, but that's what we're looking at for tonight's lines. Power play, still remains the same. D pairs remain the same as last night. Defensive pairings, we're going to get Morgan Riley, Connor Timmins, Ekman Larson, Chris Tanev, Benoit, and McCabe in that order there. Riley, Timmins, first pair, Ekman Larson, Tanev, Benoit, McCabe. Again, especially on these days where there's the back-to-back, so you're not going to get the skates, you're not going to get line rushes. It's much harder to predict some of these things and tell you whether or not there's going to be changes. This is what we're expecting as of right now. I will say yet again, when it comes to this defense, I wouldn't be surprised at all if they make some big change here and these guys don't go here to get tonight. I just can't imagine a situation where the coaching staff loved what they saw out of the pairings and would think they have to play together again tonight. So I could see things being shaken up there. Power play unit, Nylander, Tavares, Marner, Riley, Matthews. Again, I talked about it last night. They score. They go 1 for 3 on the power play. Process still not really there. Didn't love the way things were working for them. Whatever. I mean, I guess you get on the board, then who am I to complain about it? Like, all we're begging for here is power play goals. I'm more just concerned about the longevity. Are they going to be able to produce long term? I don't know if they will be if they play like that, the way that they were getting stuff done last night. That really ultimately ends up from a broken play where Nylander makes a beautiful pass across to Austin Matthews, who scores on a one-timer at the side of the net, basically into an empty net. So while that was great, the actual construct of the power play and execution of the power play in every other aspect, I don't think was that awesome. All I'm really trying to say here. Second unit, we're going to get the same stuff. Nyes, Domi, Pacioretty, Ekman Larson, and Nick Robertson. That's your second unit. Not Mitch Marner. William Nylander has been filling into that second power play, playing the full 2 minutes. I at this point, honestly, I wouldn't mind if he just didn't. I love Willie. I love him going out there for the power play. But my thing is, when I'm looking at these guys like Robertson and Domi are finding this unbelievable chemistry together on the third line. Pacioretty has found a knack here for getting into the right areas, winning battles, retrieving pucks. An important thing to do here on the power play for this Leafs team in particular, who struggles to maintain possession of the puck during that unit or during that time. The only guy I could really see at this point being taken out would be Matthew Nyes. And if they took him out, I'm not going to be upset. I think he's hit a lull here. But at the same time, the other thought would be let him keep going and grind through this because it's going to be okay. He's an amazing player. He's going to get to the other side of this kind of down period. So it'll all be fine. But I could see him being the guy that comes out here because right now, Robertson and Domi, they've earned their spots on that line. I think Pacioretty deserves it as well, and you want a defenseman. I'm no more 5-forward stuff. Like, let's get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. But let's get to tonight's best bet. We are now on a hot streak, ladies and gentlemen. We've hit 2 in a row here. Nick Robertson plus 500 against the Dallas Stars the other day. $20 to profit 100 on that one. Then last night we had William Nylander anytime goal. Gets it on the empty netter plus 145 for us. $100 to profit 145. It brings us on the season to 12-26 as the record. But the record doesn't matter. It's all about ROI and what we've got for what our units are at the end of the season, how much money is in our pocket. Right now, through 38 bets on the year, we are down three total dollars. $3 total we are down right now. If you've bet everything with us at the same unit sizes, the same risking, whatever it may be, we are down $3 on the season. That's at $100 unit sizes. We're ranging kind of up and down from the 100. So 100 is the full play. Anything from there, we're going quarters, halves, whatever it may be to kind of break things up. Elsewhere, we're on a 2-game streak, and I think we got a good opportunity here tonight to hit another one. So I'm feeling good about it. But as we get to that, you guys know the Best Bet segment is brought to you by Bet365, proud partner in the Leafs Nation pregame and the Leafs Nation After Dark. Open an account with Bet365 today. Bet on a huge range of markets. Use code NATION, N-A-T-I-O-N. That's code NATION, N-A-T-I-O-N, all caps. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. All right, tonight's best bet, we're going to head on over to the Bet365 page. We go over to the player prop section like I always do. We're going to go to goal scorers at the top of the screen. And I know when you hear this one, you're going to say, well, you think it's going to happen again. It just did it. I don't care. We're going William Nylander anytime goal plus 150, and we're going a full unit here on this again. Look, based on just the numbers that I have, it actually shows just a mathematical edge. We get that first and foremost. Second of all, we're getting like the same number as we got last night against the Buffalo Sabres, slightly better. And the other thing is Nylander's kind of being a driving force for goal scoring on that top six here right now. Like, if you're looking at a guy of who's the primary goal scorer, it's William Nylander right now. Whether it be on the power play, if it's on his line, if it's late in games for empty netter situations like we were able to cash last night, William Nylander is the guy who's finding ways to get on the scoreboard and get pucks in the back of the net. I'm going to bank on that again here tonight. Even if this one loses, it feels like this is a great bet at this number. So plus 150 for William Nylander. $100 profits us 150 here tonight. That is tonight's best bet. Again, wager responsibly. You don't have to do the exact same unit sizes or anything like that. I'm just telling you what the unit size is here for confidence level of myself, of what we're thinking on these plays, and for ease of tracking. So William Nylander, anytime goal plus 150 is tonight's best bet. That'll do it for the pregame show. Appreciate everyone who watched, tuned in here today. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe here to the channel, Leafs Nation 401. I'll be back later tonight for another edition of Leafs Nation After Dark following Game 34 against the New York Islanders. One special guest for sure, maybe two. Maybe two. We'll see. You'll have to tune in to find out. That's all for me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Drop your comments below who you think will win tonight, your predictions, your best bets. Do you like mine? Do you dislike it? I can't wait to hear it all. We'll see you tonight. Until then, keep believing. For more content just like this, including game previews, post-game live shows, Leafs Morning Take, Monday through Friday with Nick Alberga and Jay Rosehill with special guests, as well as instant reaction videos. Make sure to be subscribed here to the Leafs Nation YouTube channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. And